I'm Chase Bethia. I'm 27. I'm a video game composer and sound designer. Video games to me has always been an escape. And I think most people who play video games relate to that. They know that when they turn on the game, they're not in the reality of the world anymore. And I grew up with a lot of things going on in my life, and to play video games allowed me to escape into that world. So for some people, it's going to the beach. For some people, it's taking a vacation. For some people, it's just locking themselves in a room and reading a book. But for me, when I turn on that console or I turn on that Game Boy or that DS, I'm in that world. And that's important to me because that's my alone time that I need to recoup myself and to bring myself back to the nostalgia that I had as a child. I used to rap and I used to be a music producer, and it wasn't working out. I did it for about 7 years, and I saw where the industry was going, and it wasn't fulfilling. So I quit. And when I used to work at this web media company, I realized that I could do compositions, and then I thought, why not try this video game thing out? Because every other beat that I was doing, people were telling me it should be in a video game, or it sounds like it should be in a video game. So that's what I did. I just decided to try video games and seek that out. My process for recording sounds is to grab my Zoom H4n, and then I use a condenser mic to record the sound at close position, and just use like different trinkets and like forks, plastic forks, Nickelodeon GAC, bricks, and all kinds of things you just probably wouldn't think to use. And I just close mic them and record them, and usually I get that sound, and then just load them into the sampler and manipulate them as I will with effects or whatever, and sometimes to see what happens out of that. My inspiration for music is listening to other video game music that has come about the years, as far back as the 70s to the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And I also listen to other things that I'm introduced to and other artists outside of video game music. I would have to say my favorite project so far is this mobile puzzle game called Super Happy Fun Block. It's a 2D platformer puzzle game, and you play as a ball, and you actually move blocks out of the way with your ball-like powers. That's my favorite project thus far. It's not out yet, but it's coming out soon. Some advice I would give to people is, one, don't work for free. Don't undervalue yourself. Know what your self-worth is. And if you're not at a self-sufficient stage and you're not confident, then there are other ways that you can get projects and build your portfolio. You can do game jams. They happen at least 3 to 7 times a year. And sometimes projects turn into bigger projects. And you can also do student projects. There are a lot more game programs that are happening with students that need music. And if you want to build yourself up there, they don't have money per se necessarily. Sometimes they do get funding, but seek those projects out. And then when you get to a level where you're confident and you're ready to start charging professionally, then that helps keep the competition healthy. But undervaluing yourself and working for free isn't healthy for yourself or for the industry. So I would say that, and my second piece of advice is never stop learning. Always build upon your craft and keep up with your gear and your knowledge. And the third thing is have fun. Play games. That's what this industry is about. We're here to play games, we're here to collaborate, and we're here to have fun. And that's most important, I would say.